In 10th place, we have the city of Shenzhen, located in southeastern China, with a metropolitan population of 23.3 million people. In 1979, it was designated China's first special economic zone, causing foreign investment to flood in during the 1990s and 2000s. It now hosts a large high-tech industry sector and the third largest container port in the world. Next up is New York City, with a wider metropolitan population of 23.6 million people. Situated in the United States, it is the only Western Hemisphere city on this list. With a gross metropolitan product exceeding $1.6 trillion, it is one of the world's premier financial regions, with an economy only smaller than 9 nations globally. It is supported by the New York subway, the largest rapid transit system globally, with in excess of 1.5 billion annual trips. In 8th place, we have Beijing, the capital of China, with a population of 24.9 million people. It's a historic city and has been the region's political and cultural centre for over 8 centuries. Like many Chinese cities, the population of Beijing has doubled since the 1980s. It has a booming economy, but there are associated issues of congestion and pollution. Beijing is scheduled to host the 2022 Winter Olympics, when it will become the first city to host both the Summer and Winter Games. In 7th place, we stay in China and we have Guangzhou, with a population of 25 million people in its metropolitan area. Guangzhou forms part of China's epic Pearl River Delta megacity and is one of China's leading commercial and manufacturing regions. With a GDP per capita of $20,000, it is one of China's most prosperous regions. In 6th place, we have Karachi, with a population of 25.1 million people. It is not Pakistan's capital city, but it is the nation's premier industrial and financial centre. Karachi is the largest city in the Muslim world. 90% of multinational companies operating in Pakistan are headquartered there, and the city's ports handle 95% of the nation's foreign trade. In 5th place, we have Seoul, with a population of 25.5 million people in its metropolitan area. The population of South Korea's capital has expanded fourfold since the Korean War. It covers only 12% of the nation's land area, but hosts 48% of the national population. Seoul is a world-leading technology hub, but has also been named Asia's most livable city. The city also boasts the largest building in the OECD with the Lotte World Tower. In 4th place, we have Delhi, with a metropolitan population of 26.5 million people. Delhi is the capital of India and has encountered exponential growth since the 1940s. It is India's second most productive economy behind Mumbai. However, it faces a range of issues. Half of Delhi's population live in slums, with inadequate provisions of basic services. In 3rd place, we have Jakarta, with a population of 31.7 million people. Jakarta is Indonesia's dominant city. It is the national centre of government, culture, education and economy. It pulls millions of people from around Indonesia to work and to live. Jakarta has a diverse economy and contributes over a quarter of Indonesia's total GDP. In 2nd place, we have Shanghai, with a metropolitan population of 34 million people. Shanghai is located in the Yangtze River Delta and is the 4th and final Chinese city on this list. Shanghai is the commercial and financial centre of mainland China and is the showpiece of the national booming economy. It is specialised in financial services and has experienced double-digit GDP growth every year from the 1992, barring the 2008-2009 financial crisis. And finally, the most populous metropolitan area in the world is the Japanese capital, Tokyo, with a population of 37.8 million people. Tokyo is also the largest metropolitan economy in the world. With a specialisation in financial services, its nominal GDP is estimated at $2 trillion. Tokyo is supported by an extensive rail network. Shinjuku Station sees 3.3 million visitors per day.